Welcome, Aquarius Pisces, to your mid-month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. This message for the mid-month. For the beautiful Aquarius Pisces Cusp. And if you guys do like this reading, please hit that big old like button. It helps the channel maintain its recommendations and algorithms. Okay, let's see. Aquarius Pisces, please, mid-month. Feeling overly emotional at this time. I feel like you have somebody around you. I don't think that's you. Somebody's being bitchy, cold-hearted, and kind of cruel towards you. Someone is definitely blocking you at this time. Could be giving you a little bit of anxiety. Trying to get over the worries and negative talk with some optimism. Trying to feel as optimistic as possible. There's some secrets going on around you. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's like they're definitely cold shouldering you when they're not bitching at you. But I do feel like there is some secrets that are going on behind your back. They're talking to somebody. Who are they talking to? Mind you, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your regular sign, whether that's Aquarius or Pisces, or your rising moon or Venus for more help. Give me a sign of who they could be talking to. I feel like a type of person could be a Capricorn. I'm going to actually put it here because that's who they're telling secrets to. Could be a person telling secrets. Could be a Pisces or a Libra, and they could be telling secrets to an Aquarius or a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, though. But that's the energies that are pulling. You know, it's crazy because they've actually made this person who they're telling secrets to, they've actually made them avoid you. That's where the avoidance is. Okay. So they're coming at you overly emotional, bitchy, but yet they're talking to someone else. They're gossiping behind your back to this other person, which is making this other person avoid you. That's who is avoiding you. Okay. They're causing some kind of competition. Being sneaky behind your back. Planning. Keeping secrets. Planning and keeping secrets behind your back as they're disappointed and walking away. They're planning and making decisions. They're talking. So there's a lot of secrets and a lot of walking away and getting someone else to ignore you. as well. Making somebody else contemplate on what's going on within this situation, where it's going to make you want to withdraw and walk away as well. Okay. We'll look at the good stuff in just a minute, my friends, okay? Because there's still something good here underneath all of this negative, which we can't even really say it's negative, but it is negative. I mean, we have dualities of life, learning scenarios. There's a power and domination that this person's trying to put over you. This is about power control. This is about control. Keeping their strings attached where you are trying to detach. So someone's trying to keep you attached to a situation. I feel like they don't like that you found your freedom. So they're being very cold to you. And using maybe that's what, okay, so the cold-hearted is also where this emotional manipulation could be coming from as well, this moodiness as well. And it's making this other person think about what's going on within the situation, so they're backing up away from the situation. That's why they are avoiding you, because as they talk to this other person, they're making them see something, and they don't, I just feel like the avoidance is they don't want to be involved in the situation. That's all it is. I don't want to be involved, because they're making delays and standstills. They're not coming towards you because they don't want to be involved. They feel like this is something that it doesn't really have anything to do with them. They're just listening. They feel like they're pulled into some kind of gossip, and they don't want to be a part of it. And this is confusing them, so they're weighing their own options to say, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this situation. Nope, I don't want to be a part of this situation. Now, because they feel like they're kind of being manipulatively controlled as well. So you could say, through the gossip, okay, so they're coming towards you, bitchy, cold, and trying to tell you, and they're like emotionally manipulating you and all this shit, but then they're going to go over here and tell secrets to this other person. We're going to call this other person Libra. They're going to go and tell Libra all of this shit, and or Capricorn, whoever, and they're going to tell them all this shit, and they're going to say, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to be involved in this shit, because now it's a secret, and they're telling them, but don't you go tell Aqua Pisces that I said this shit. So that's why they're fence setting. They're saying, I'm not getting involved. So all of a sudden they also go silent. So then you're going to say, now is it that they absolutely go silent as in not talking to you, or they just go silent just about the whole situation? I think they're not talking to you, because they back themselves up so much with the Hangman in reverse. They're like, nope, I'm done. I'm fence sitting. I'm not going to get involved in this situation. You're pulling me into something that's really none of my business, and I don't want to be here. But yet they're holding secrets, and they're telling all these secrets and all this bullshit gossip to them. They see this person as being emotionally immature. That's why they don't want to be involved. Yeah, they have it's almost like they're saying, I want to improve this situation with you, Aqua Pisces, but right now I don't want to, because this person's over here telling secrets and gossiping about you, and I don't want to come toward you right now, because I don't want to be involved, because then they're going to want to start a fight with me. So they're resisting. Yeah, they're resisting coming towards you. Yeah, they are silent. Okay, so they are definitely silent. So all of a sudden you say, wow, so you're bitching at me and moody at me. You went silent and won't talk to me. What the hell's going on? Well, that's because there's all these secrets going out. All this gossip. It doesn't matter if it's real or it's made up bullshit, You'll know when the time comes, Right now, I don't see any delusional shit. It just looks like it's just a bunch of nonsense. you pulling your strength away from this situation, but they're also trying to use strength against you. But it does look like you're using your own subtle power over here to get past this situation. But you do feel hurt about this situation, because it's kind of like, why would you go and say all these things? How could you not feel hurt? I mean, come on, that'd be common sense to say, I'm not going to feel hurt. Yeah, you're going to, you know, be strong about the situation, but definitely you're going to feel hurt, because they're being very deceptive and they're keeping secrets away from you. And it's also going to hurt because the person who knows the secret is not coming to tell you that this person, because they've removed themselves. So you could say, oh my gosh, you're supposed to be like my really good friend or a family member or somebody, and you're not going to tell me that they're actually keeping secrets away from me and that they're talking. So that's going to hurt. And I think that's going to actually hurt maybe more than knowing that the person who told the secrets did so. You see what I'm saying? So it could even be that. It's going to feel like betrayal, one way or another. Or you could just feel like they're both betrayed you, however. But for a lot of you, I feel like this person who's keeping secrets, who's being mean, that would be, I don't know why. It's a general reading, but I would say that for the majority of you, it seems like that's something more that they would do. But the person that they're telling and keeping secrets with, that's something that they wouldn't do. So I feel like that's where the ultimate pain is coming from. Yeah, because it's unconventional. It's unorthodox. It doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? It could be a Taurus. Why would you do that? It feels like for them not to come and tell you that so-and-so is talking about you would feel like it was definitely going against the commitment of the relationship. But they don't want to. They don't want to be involved in this situation. No, they're tending to their own. So they're just walking away from this situation with you because they just don't want to be involved in this situation at all. Okay. Gossip is not, it's weighing on them. It's burdening them. They don't like the burden. They're carrying all the burden by knowing that, so they're walking away. They're keeping themselves as quiet as possible. That's why they're fencing and not opening up. They're trying to take the high road as much as possible. Okay. So let's get to the good stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we do have that. So let's get to the good stuff really fast. I want to do 2 different kinds of readings for you guys. Give me the good stuff, please. Aqua Pisces. Still have that emotional, immature person coming out. Ooh. But you do have the 10 of Cups. Okay, now it's all making sense. They're going to bring out this person again. Let's just put it back. So that moment in time. Well, actually, this one came out first, but I don't think that it's going to make a difference, right? Okay, so it's going right back where we started from. Oh my gosh. So the same two cards came out. So it's saying, no matter what, this over-emotional person is actually about your 10 of Cups. Okay. It's about this happiness, this reward that you're having. They're talking shit. They're upset. They're acting overly emotionally immature about this situation because of your happiness. So here comes the good stuff. Here comes part 2, right? We just call this part 2. Why are they so pissed off? Okay, show us, Spirit. Show us why. This is why they're so freaking mad, guys. This is why they're talking shit. Because they're saying you got your 10 of Cups. Let's just put this here for a second. They're pissed off because you have 10 of Cups. There you go. You see that? Wow. Okay, getting down to the nitty gritty here. So they're saying, I'm so mad. I'm so loathing that I'm going to punish you for you having 10 of Cups. I'm in punishment. I'm going to punish you. I'm so jealous. I'm so mad because you're moving into a direction that they don't want you to move into. They say that you have moved on, but they feel that there's no closure because that was actually upside down. So we can say, let's put it kind of sideways for you guys, because in seriousness, it came upside down, which is saying they don't feel like they have closure, but they're saying you found the closure. They see you dancing with the universe. They see you whole. They see you fulfilled with the 10 of Cups. They see that you have this blessing, this divine harmony, this love around you. So this is weighing on them and making difficult decisions. This is why. So is this is why they're pissed. This is why they're talking shit. This is why they're making secrets. This is why. Ooh. Greed, obsessed with you. Obsessed. There it is. Guys could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. It doesn't have to be, though. It just has to show us with the Taurian card that there is obsession. They are obsessed with you. They're in despair. They're in despair. They do not want to lose you. They feel like you're moving on to your 10 of Cups. They do not want to lose you. So they're feeling very insecure. They feel very disconnected from you. And so they're going to, so what do? What does insecurities do, guys? It causes people to lash out. So you could say they're lashing out in a negative area, which is making them very emotionally immature. Absolutely makes sense. They feel hurt that you have found this new love, that you have found this new passion, that you have found your sense of freedom. Take it how it resonates. They are upset about it, so they're going to lash out like a child. That's why the Page of Cups in reverse is coming out. They are immature, showing this immaturity. I'm going to tell secrets about you. You know it, you see it. That is insecurities. They're literally pushing all of that and making it into a hatred. Why? Because they're so hurt from this situation, because they want to hang on with this control, and they do not want to be disconnected from you because they're obsessed with you. They may even feel like you are their possession. Okay? It's like, no, I am not your dog. So they see you with all these new opportunities. Oh, you could even have this opportunity with a Scorpion. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Moving on with a Cancer. Scorpio could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Or an air sign. But it doesn't matter. The whole point is that they see all of these new choices. They see this 10 of Cups coming towards you. They see that you have this wish fulfillment. This blessing that has happened to you. They don't like it. And they're feeling very discouraged about it. So they're going to go talk shit. There it is. Bam. Oh my gosh. They're causing confusion, but they're also, trying to rethink everything that they can. But here it is, telling secrets, keeping a secret to themselves, but telling secrets to friends, telling secrets to everybody. We already know that story. We just got out of it. So it's just telling us, but it's saying why. Because the good stuff is you have something amazing. You have this opportunity. You have this new love, this new job, this new found promotion. Maybe you make more money than they do, whatever. Because you have the Chariot saying, because I'm moving on to better things. My world has changed, and they don't like it. Because they don't feel like they're getting a piece of the pie. They don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Or you're leaving them. Yep, you have speedy movement over here. Ooh, they don't like that you're giving to somebody else. They feel like they still have strings attached. There it is again. So it didn't matter if this was going to come up right side up or not, because it already says there's strings attached, which means that they feel like this has no closure. They still feel like, they're holding on to something with you. So yeah, there it is. Manipulation, self-talk, gossiping, deception, because they see that you've improved yourself. It's kind of crazy because it's almost like they liked you when you were sad, because then they felt like they had control over the situation, because then there was more kind of a codependency type of situation. So they liked that. Yep. But now they see that, you got your shit together. They don't like that. And they see that you have this beautiful blessing. They see that for a lot of you, it's new love, and they don't like your new love. Yeah, because I have the 2 of Cups too, the 2 of Pentacles. They feel like you're kind of playing. They don't like that you have this new person that you're playing around with, that you're adapting to, making time management out for them, dating, going away. They don't like any of this. You're adapting to this new situation that you're so in love with. So they're trying to hold on to you with everything in their heart and soul. Yeah, you got some beautiful things coming in. I mean, you got some, you know, you have the 10 of Cups and you have the 2 of Cups to the Ace, or to the Knight of Cups. And you are on the right path to your destiny. They don't like the good things that are happening to you. Absolutely. Nope. Nope. They see that you're building a new empire, and they don't like that, and they see you as the queen, the empress, but they know you're the empress. They know you keep creating things, and things are coming towards you, and the more that you get this blessing, the more things are creating out of this blessing. So they just keep seeing you getting, you know, why are you being blessed so much, right? But they want to hold tight to you because they feel like you're getting away from them one way or another, however that is. So yeah, they keep gossiping. But that other person doesn't want to be involved in the gossip because, you know, they're just like, none of my business. But yet they're not telling you either. That's where the hurt and that pain came from. So, but yeah, you definitely may have this beautiful knight. I'm just gonna call him the knight in shining armor, no matter what, because whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. Because it's saying the wheel has changed in your favor. This is inevitable fate. This is like your karmic rewards coming in. You manifested this. You deserve this. However it is. But no matter what. You know, you have this new passionate thing coming in for you, whether it's love, job, money, whatever. And they don't like that. So, man, within the good stuff, man, you're moving up the ladder and they don't like it. Wow. And that's the reasons why. Okay. Knock that out in a nutshell, right? You got some beautiful things coming in. Boy, you know what this is, guys? This is just purely jealousy. Either purely jealousy or just, yeah, no matter what you want to say, because even if it's new love, they're jealous, right? Because they're obsessed with you. So yeah, it's just purely jealousy. Playfulness, deception. Let your friends help you. If you have this person around you who's deceiving you, geez, I wonder who that is. And then why are they deceiving you? They're pissed off at you because you're being playful with somebody else. But the fucked up thing is it says, let your friends help you, but you do have a friend that knows something that doesn't want to say anything. And then it's like it's sideways. So it's like, I do have a friend that I rely everything on in my life, and they're my go-to. And then I have this other person who should be there for me, but they went quiet because they're listening to all the deception, all the lies, and all of the crap that this person's saying. So, you know, it's like, thank God for the one friend, right? Or my sister or whoever. There's a lot of passion in making the effort going on over here. And, you know, guys, even if it's not love, you know, it could definitely just be money, job, opportunities, proposals, however it is. You guys are amazing. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye.